Yes, people. Welcome to the Football Locker Room Banter. What you lot saying? Hope everyone's blessed. Yeah, man. Today I just wanted to touch on these Omar Berrada comments. He's come out and said some outlandish stuff, man. Give me a sec, boys. Don't know if I can hear myself. Yeah, man. Yeah, give me a sec. I just want to get these comments up because this is madness. This is actually right. So this guy's basically come out and said that he's predicting Man United to win the Premier League by 2028. So within 3 years. I just don't know what this guy's on about, man. I really don't. I really think we're going to need longer than that. You can't be just jumping from 15th to 1st in 3 years. That's ridiculous. And judging from his mistake from bringing in Ruben Amorim, I don't know how you're making these predictions. Because there's another comment. I'm just trying to get everything he set up. But another comment where he's come out and said he didn't expect it to be this difficult and he didn't expect Amorim to do this bad. What's this guy saying? Yeah, there was some news on Anana staying as well, guys. I don't know what's happening there. Big up, Donna. Big up. Well gone, Mr. Marwan. Hope you're doing good. Big up, Donna. Big up. Thanks for that. Big up, Donna, each and every time. But yeah, man, I want to get into this. I'm just trying to get it all up. Apologies, I should have had it up beforehand. But yeah, this is just a bit of a joke in my opinion, man. I can't lie. The Mbeumo deal is apparently still on, but United are still trying to finalize the deal. Apparently, they don't want to pay the £60 million. So we're still waiting on what's going to happen there. But let me get these Berrada comments up because this guy is actually funny. So we can focus on efforts and energy on that goal. He said in an interview, United we stand. Can the team win the Premier League title by 2028? Of course, we've just finished 15th and it seems an impossible task, but why not aim for it? Why not do everything in our power, he added. Well, if you want to do everything in your power, how about you clear off some of the dead wood? Yeah. How about you clear off some of the players that have been there for donkey's years on higher wages and you still can't get them out? I.e. Luke Shaw. I.e. even Mason Mount. Like 60 mil we bought him for. He's done absolutely nothing this season. I can't even remember one good thing he's done. And what the wage is, 250k a week. But yeah, you want to be aiming for the Premier League title in 2028, but you're not making the signings because you've got players on high wages. United in 3 years' time will mark 150 years since the club was founded as Newton Heath in 1878. It's not been crowned English champion since Sir Alex Ferguson's final season in charge, 2012 to 2013, but Berrada remains confident. I firmly believe we can do it. This guy, bro, the more I hear this guy talk, the more I'm just like, yeah, bro, I don't know what you're talking about. Because I can tell you right now, United's not winning the league in 3 years. I firmly believe we can do it. We have 2 or 3 summer windows to build a team to start competing to win the Premier League, he said. Oh, guys, this is peak. This is peak. There's one thing I wanted to show you lot as well, but you lot, I don't want you lot to get upset, man. Because this is a shambles, bro. Let me show you lot this. Yes, this right here is actually mental, bro. So United have offered Tom Heaton another deal until June 2026. This guy hasn't played a single game for us all season, but yet we've offered him another deal. Can someone explain this to me, please? Because I'm waiting. We're supposed to be making changes, changing the squad, improving. Instead, it's just a decline. I just don't understand. I really don't get it. Big up, Gary. Big up each and every time. But this news on Tom Heaton, instead of going for Martinez, instead of going for like a proper striker, you lot just extend the third choice goalkeeper. I don't understand this, bro. I really don't. Why wouldn't you try and sell Onana? Because apparently it's come out now that Onana's staying. So we're gonna go into next season with the same goalkeepers. This is terrible, bro. This is terrible. I'm not gonna lie. Omar Berrada, you're on fraud watch as well, bro. In addition to finishing third on the United women team, also lost in the FA Cup final to all-conquering Chelsea, while the men's dismal Premier League finish was compounded by a loss in the Europa League final to Tottenham. And while Berrada was shocked by the men's poor season, he was adamant that Amarin is the right man to turn things round. Okay. So you're confident. So Amarin's your guy. That's literally what we just said. We know that by bringing in Ruben mid-season, that it was going to be even more difficult for the team to perform, Berrada said. We saw it as an investment for the following seasons because we were going to give Ruben time to get to know the squad, the club, the Premier League. Oh, bro, this is another thing as well. Like, why would you sign a manager that who don't know nothing about the Premier League? Do you know what I mean? Big up everyone in the chat, by the way. Big up Summit Roy. Big up, man. Hope you're blessed, man. Yeah, bro. Like, tell me about it. New deal for Heaton is an absolute joke. I know. I just don't get what this club's doing, bro. I really don't. At this point, like, I think Arsenal signing what the hell is that guy's name, bro, from Chelsea? My head's gone, bro. My head is gone. Kepa, that's it. You lot signing Kepa for £5 million, I think is a better deal. It's just ridiculous, but at least you lot are bringing in new strikers, new players to help the squad. We're just extending fucking 1-year deals. Brilliant, isn't it? Absolutely brilliant, bruv. But hold on, let me finish off this. Right, so yeah, he's come out. Yeah, where was I? Yeah, so we knew that bringing in Ruben mid-season, that it was going to be even more having the right man to turn things around. We knew that by bringing in Ruben mid-season, that it was going to be even more difficult for the team to perform. Berrada said, "We saw an investment for the following seasons because we were going to give Ruben time to get to know the squad and get to know the Premier League. We have a very clear roadmap. Had Ruben started on the 1st of July 2025, we wouldn't have been able to have all that knowledge, right? What the fuck are you talking about? We have a very clear roadmap. Had Ruben started on the 1st of July 2025, we wouldn't have been able to. So what he's basically saying is, yeah, the fact that Ruben came in mid-season has given him more time to basically figure out what he wants, what he doesn't want. He's probably known the league a little bit more. But realistically, isn't that's what a preseason is for, essentially. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's what a preseason is for. So I don't understand this this bullshit, bro. Like, you're trying to spin it into something positive when it's not something positive. You're literally trying to spin it into something positive where it's like, oh, well, it's a good thing he came mid-season because now he knows the league a bit better. He knows some of the players a bit better, but that's not good enough. It's like, bro, you finished 15th. How dare you try and flip and twist it and being like, oh, yeah, we're in a much better position because now the manager knows what he's doing. And no, that's what preseason's for. He should have come in preseason. He should have left Rude with the job until the end of the season. He should have left Rude with the job until the end of the season and then probably got Omar in at the end of the season. Give him a nice preseason, a full preseason, get his players in. It's not, if anything, bro, put more pressure onto yourself. You signed one signing in Dorgu in January. So you never backed the manager. You just threw him in the fucking deep end. And now you're like, oh, well, it's a good thing, get out of here. Yeah, so we saw an investment for the following seasons because we were going to give Ruben time to get to know the squad and the club in the Premier League. We have a very clear roadmap. Had Ruben started on the 1st of July, we wouldn't have been able to have all of that knowledge, right? Every time I read that, I'm just like, bruh. And that's what I feel about these 7 or 8 months that he's had in the Premier League and what he's suffered in the Premier League and the team has suffered. It's really going to help us in the future. Is it? Is it? Can someone tell me how it's going to help us in the future from finishing 15th? Please, can someone just tell me, like, how? Big up Summit Roy. Probably finishing 15th doesn't create much pull with top players without Champions League football. Of course not, bro. Of course, this is the worst decision I think a board has ever made. But then they want to spin it into, it's just spin. It's just complete spin. Complete spin, bro. I'll show you that in a minute. Give me a sec. Trying to spin it into something positive. I just think it's a joke. Honestly. This is it. Yeah, so we saw an investment for the following season because we're going to give Ruben time to get to know the squad. Started on the 1st of July. We wouldn't have been able to have all that knowledge, right? And that's what I feel about these 7 or 8 months that he's had in the Premier League and what he's suffered in the Premier League. And the team has suffered. It's really going to help us in the future. Okay, cool. I couldn't have said that we were going to finish 15th. Well, boy, you got the manager in mid-season. You made one signing in January. You got rid of Anthony. You got rid of Rashford. It's a dire squad. Our only outlet at one point was Garnacho. We were forced to play Garnacho every single game. So, yeah, you couldn't have said that we were going to finish 15th. Are you sure, bro? Like, are you sure? Like, you went into a mid-season, literally in January. I remember we had Collier out. Our only midfielders were Agate, Casemiro, and Bruno, and Garnacho was the outlet. But we couldn't have predicted to finish 15th. I think everyone by January knew what the hell is going to happen if you don't make signings. We all knew that. So I don't know where you're going with this. That was never the goal. I think we probably underestimated the time it could have required the team to adjust to the system. What? What the hell? Wait. I couldn't have said we were going to finish 15th. That was never the goal. I think we probably underestimated the time it would have required the team to adjust to the system. The team was shit. Doesn't matter about the fucking system. The team's shit. Doesn't matter what system you're going to play with these players. The team is crap. It's not good enough. You got rid of too many players and you didn't bring no one else in. We were dying for goals. We couldn't seem to score. So the team waking up to this bullshit is just a joke, bro. Been required to the team to adjust to the system, but we don't regret the decision because I'm convinced that we'll see this pay off next season. All right, cool. So what if it doesn't? What are we doing? What if it doesn't? What if it doesn't? Like, I'm just asking, like, what if it doesn't? What do we do then? Because your little face, bro, you need to go if that's the case. Because this man has just flopped so far. I'm going to be honest with you. Signings, cool, decent. Hoyland wasn't your fault, so I wouldn't give you that. Maz, Delit, Euro, Xerxes, Agate, you need to hold some smoke for that. Getting rid of some of the players mid-season, like Anthony, like Rashford, leaving us with no players, and then coming out with, where was it? We knew that bringing in Ruben Amorim mid-season was going to be even more difficult for the team to perform. So you knew that, okay. But you didn't know that we were going to finish 15th. So you knew that bringing in a manager who's new to the league, doesn't know the players, doesn't know the teams around him, you knew it was going to be difficult. You knew the team wasn't good enough, but you didn't predict to finish 15th. Okay. I just want to try to understand what this guy's talking about, because we saw an investment for the following seasons because we were going to give Ruben time to get to know the squad and the club and the Premier League. Why wouldn't you just give him a pre-season like any flipping normal manager, bro? Oh, this is the best bit. We have a very clear roadmap. Had Ruben started on the 1st of July, we wouldn't have been able to have all that knowledge, bro. This is just utter bullshit, bro. I can't lie to you. Can the team win the Premier League title by 2028? Of course. We've just finished 15th, and it seems an impossible task. But why not aim for it? We literally got two hands tied behind our backs with making signings and building this bloody squad. But yet, let's aim for winning the Premier League in 3 years. Okay. I firmly believe we can do it. We have 2 or 3 summer windows to build a team to start competing to win the Premier League. All right. Yeah. Guys, I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced at all. Right, guys, let me just run through some of the comments, man. Big up everyone as well, man. Thanks for jumping on. Literally, I'm going to try and make this a daily thing from now on, man, even if there's nothing to talk about. But today, the first thing I saw was Heaton signing a new deal. And then, yeah, Omar Berrada coming out with comments. I want to see here we go for Mbeumo. I want to see here we go for Gokares. Not, oh yeah, we're going to win the league by 2028. We just got to trust in this manager. Yo, guys, can you not hear me now? Yeah, I think you can hear me now. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I just want to read some of the comments. Okay, cool. Whereas I think I've come up to here, probably finishing, yeah, pretty much pool with top players. Yeah, 100%, bro. And let's just add into the fuel, really. Finishing 15th is not attractive for any player. But the only thing I can say is say if you were like one of these players to want to be the main guy, you can always say, you know what, it was because of me Man United came back, or we got Man United back. So I can see why it's still an attractive pool to join Man United, because it's like, right, you lot have been shit. But yeah, I've just come and I've just took us from 15th to second. So a lot of players will take, pride in that. Ruben's win ratio is around 22 to 24. Yeah, that's. Bro, what's Sean Dyche's, bro? I guarantee you Sean Dyche's can't even be that bad. Not good enough for United. Summit. What are we doing here, man? Big up Shaq. Big up Shaq each and every time. Is this coming from Berrada? Yeah, bro. It's coming from Berrada. It's all coming from Berrada. He's got blood on his hands, mate. So we're just gonna have to wait and see next season. Well, right up. I'm not gonna sit there and say, right, well, let's wait until 2028. No, like, let's see what you're gonna do this summer. Because you're sitting there saying, oh, we've got 2 free summer windows. Well, if you're not gonna do anything in these summer windows, don't tell me we're gonna win a league in 2028. Because I don't think we're gonna win it this season. I don't even think we can win it next season. Especially with how slow we're moving, unless they're looking at a different trajectory. I have no idea. Doing one deal at a time. Everything's just taking so long to do. What's the time? 2 o'clock. But at least you got Konya though. Konya. Yeah. True. I reckon he's a massive help, man. The only thing is, I would have liked Bruno to. No, I would have liked Konya to stay, but not Bruno. You know what I mean? I'm not a fan of both of them playing in the same team. But I like Cunha. I like Cunha. I think Cunha and Mbeumo as the 2 cams, it's looking good. But we just need a striker. I was getting so gassed, man, when I saw Gokares, the links with Gokares and Mbeumo plus Cunha. Just that front 3, it's just goals galore. So I was actually really looking forward to that. But it looks like it's, I don't know. It looks like it might not happen. I think United don't want to pay anything more than 55 mil for Mbeumo, but they're asking for 60 mil. And I think that's the hold-up, because personal terms have already been agreed. I don't think he's going to go Spurs. I think that's done. I don't think he's going to go Spurs. You said it would take longer than 3 years for Amorim to get first. Okay, my battery is running low, so I'm not going to stay for too long, probably another few minutes. You said it would take longer than 3 years for Amorim to get his first. What? You said it would take longer than 3 years for Amorim to get first and win Prem. So with that said, Arteta is in 5th year, so you're saying it would take Amorim at least. Stick to dog walking, bro. I don't know what you're saying, bro. I really don't. I really don't get what you're saying, bro. Arteta's in his 5th year, so you're saying it will take Amorim at least 5 years. I'm not even saying that. I'm not even convinced that Amorim has that pedigree to win the Premier League. The same way, I'm not convinced that Arteta has that pedigree to win the Premier League. Let's not forget, bro. There's a lot of bridesmaids out here. There's a lot of people that finish second. No one cares, bro. Honestly, no one cares. Ollie, like for God's sake, a PE teacher came in and finished second with United. So I'm not reading too much into it. Mourinho with a decent Man United team at that point, actually, finished second. But no one talks about finishing second. Do you know what I mean? But your manager came in with a 3-year plan. Your manager came in and said, right, we're going to do this in 3 years. You're just about challenging after his 6th year. So this is his 6th year coming up. So Jay, again, I don't know what we're doing here. You got Rashford, Sancho, and Anthony back. Yeah, but all of them are going back out. All of them. But I think Anthony will probably fetch us the most money back. Probably get about 40, 50 mil for Anthony, especially what he's been doing in Spain. I think Atletico might be in for him. Rashford, I don't know what's going on there. He was supposed to go to Barcelona, but that doesn't look like it's happening either. Shax, big up Jay. Can't wait to mention Arteta in it. Literally, like this is a Man United show. Read the title. United to win the league by 2028. Omar Berrada's comments. Oh, but Arteta has been here for 5 years. Bro, Arteta's never gonna win the league for you lot. Just get that in your head, bro. Never. Laugh a lot. Arteta had time to prove himself. 100%. And he's got backed as well. It's been there for, I think this is his 6th year, bro. Like, you can't be. Amrin hasn't even had a full season, and you're comparing him to Arteta. It's wild, honestly, bro. I don't know how you lot do this, bro. Ineos ownership is confusing. You do good things. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, man. Sorry about that. My laptop actually did die. My bad. Let me just run through some of these comments again. Donna, stop. Why didn't stop it? Donna, stop it. Hold on, yeah, shut your. That was it. Ineos ownership is confusing. You do good things. What the hell? Come here. It was right here. Ineos ownership is confusing. You do good things. I value for more money transfers, moving players and cutting costs, etc. Then some shit things, i.e., keeping 2 failing managers too long. Allow it. Yeah, bro. Explain this decision. Explain this decision for me, please. Can someone explain this decision for me, please? Tommy, let's just sign a new 1-year contract extension to 2026. So Arsenal actually went out their way to sign an actual goalkeeper. Whereas we just extended players deals that haven't even kicked all season. No way he ain't got a new year. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. He's probably on about 70, 60. By the way, bro, we got some same roadmap language. Well, Arsenal, I bet he did. Language so that they can sell process to its fans. Wait. By the way, bro, we got the same roadmap language so that they can sell the process to its fans. Yeah. 5 years time, if there's no league, 17 years of no prem, you're in for a long ride. Pause. Spicy Arsenal, you know. Fuck you know. That's funny. I'm not gonna lie. That's a spicy Arsenal. We could never be a spicy Arsenal. You know, I'm never gonna lie. Just because of the heritage, bro. 10 finals in 10 years in our worst period. We still win shit. Do you know what I mean? Even though we're awful right now, we still win shit. We still get to finals, bro. We got to a final this year and lost to Spurs, which is even worse. But at least we got there. We're fucking awful. Whereas I think, Jay, like your biggest highlight this season was beating Real Madrid. Who remembers mid-season? Bring on Madrid. Bring on Madrid. Bring on PSG. Brilliant. If you see Cunha's highlights this season, most goals are scored outside the box. Yeah. He's got a decent shot in him, bro. He's got a decent shot in him. He's a good finisher. All of them know how to find the goal, which is a really good thing, bro. They know how to find the goal. Unlike most of the players we've had starting for us, like Garnacho, Højlund, Xerxes, all of them are not like crazy finishers, bro. Like sometimes if you look at our team, you probably say Bruno or Garnacho. That's what our goals are going to come from, a free kick or yes, big up. Who's on sport, guys? We don't already know. He's an Arsenal fan. Give him a follow. He's got some good content as well. So yeah, give him a follow. Big up, bro. Big up. Man just said to William, we will win the Champions League in 3 years. 5 years on not even a League Cup. Big up Twisted Fate, man. Hope you're blessed up, bro. Big up. Big up Twisted Fate. Big up views. Big up, bro. Everyone's bigging themselves up. Marlon's mic's moving mad, bro. Is it still moving mad? Can you hear me okay? Or is it still... Oh, wait, fix the audio. 1 second. Yo, Shaq, what you saying, bro?
Okay,
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Still, I was trying to jump in to like the mic was moving, bugging, innit?
Okay, what was it? Bugging all this time? Bloody hell, sorry,
Yeah.
guys. To be honest, I was going to wrap it up anyway, but yeah, man, is there anything you wanted to say quickly before I do wrap it up?
Quick question. What do you think of Ekatike, and what do you think of the likelihood it is to like get him in?
Yeah, sorry, guys. Sorry, man. Had some audio issues there. Ekatike, bro, I think he's a quality player, man. I just don't think I think he's more suited to like an Arsenal. I reckon you can link up with some of your players a bit better. Yeah, I just don't think he's suited for Man United. I just think he's a smokescreen, bro. I think Gyökeres, Man United are in for him, but Sporting want a bit more money. I think they wanted 62 million euros or 62 million pounds, but now they've come out and said they want anything between 70 and 80. So I think that's just a smokescreen to basically tell Sporting that, look, we will go to someone else, because I think they're asking for 85 million pounds for a minute.
Gyökeres.
No, Ekatike.
Well, flip. I saw something yesterday, saying that they're willing to go lower than that, innit? Do you know what I mean? Because you know what it is. Yeah? You know what it is with it's Lil that he's like, right? Or am I getting it confused?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think because they see the prices that are being quoted for other strikers and that. I think they're trying to bump people in it. Do you know what I mean? But realistically, like let's say they want to. I think initially like they want 100 million euros in it. But let's say they like lower it down to 70, like, but that's still bread to them. Do you know what I mean? So I just think it's one of those wait and see situations. I think a lot of people are overpricing their players, and clubs are then looking at other players to try and entice those other clubs to be like, yo, like I could get the striker for cheap, like same kind of thing. Like everyone's just trying to hustle, innit? That's just what I think it is, man. Like everyone's trying to hustle, but it's annoying, innit? Do you know what I mean? Also as an Arsenal fan, but I'm not gonna touch on Arsenal, I'm just gonna keep it strictly United, innit? Me personally, if I was you, man, I'd just do the sensible thing and just go get Mateta, you know.
Yeah, Mateta's. I think he would help anyone, but I would love Mateta at United. He's just a beast, bro. He's just a beast. Twisted Fate says it's Ekatike. People say he's a baby Isak. Is he a baby Zlatan with his PMP? Won't be as good though, in my opinion. But yeah, a lot of people. Yeah, I did hear those comparisons. To be fair, I have heard them, but we're gonna have to wait and see, especially in the Premier League. I don't know what he's going to be like in the Premier League, man.
You know what? Yeah, I haven't seen much of Ekitike, you know. If he doesn't go nowhere, that's definitely a player that I want to keep an eye on. Do you know what I mean? Because, yeah, a lot of people do say that, right, he's techie. They do think that, obviously, he has, like, a slim build. They don't know, like, how he would fare off in the Premier, you know what I mean? So, yeah, that one would be an interesting one still. But what are these, man, like, it's bare overpriced, man.
Apparently, he's good on the ball, though. Apparently, like, his link-up play, his dribbling is, like, elite. Even we are linked to Ekatike. Should be happy with the Lap and Jackson. Yeah, do you know what though? I think the Lap and Jackson's more than enough for you two, bro. I think for Chelsea, I think they do get goals. Do you know what I mean? Jackson's not that bad, bro. Like I know, like sometimes his finishing can be better, but I don't think he's as bad as like Nunes or something. Do you know what I mean? And even sometimes,
Jackson, yeah. So very quickly, yeah, he had a bad like 2-3 months though.
Yeah.
At least last
that's when he started getting dropped, didn't it?
Yeah, because last season the performances were there, but the goals weren't really coming. But this season, like he kind of lacked for both for a period of time, innit? So,
but I think he was getting overused as well, bro. It was just him. Like every game, it was just him. Like so, I just do feel like with some players, if they get overused a bit, but then again, Chelsea had one game a season, one game a week. Oh no, they didn't. It was in that conference cup.
But even in the conference league, they were playing guys like Guy while he was fit. I think he played a couple games. I think, and I think Tyreek George played a couple games up top. Like they kind of rotated that striker situation when it came to I think Nkunku, that's the one. I think Nkunku, especially in the earlier stages as well, he played up top for them as well. So
is he going? I think he's going to leave now, isn't it? Because I think they're going to have to get rid of him, bro. Because what they're going to get, they've already got 2 strikers now.
Yeah, he's got to, man. That brother's positionless, man. I don't know what God for him, bro. Honestly, I do not know what God for him, bro.
Twisted Fate, big up Twisted Fate. I've seen his games over there. He bullies defenders off the ball, which is why I see baby Zlatan, and his finishing is pretty decent. His future with no turning, but not a win now signing. What do you mean? I'm baffled. His future with no turning, but not a win now. Oh yeah, I got you. No, I get you. So his future's bright, but he's not a win now type striker. I get it.
If I was United, I'll just focus on getting improved players. I think Konyu is an excellent buy. And I've said before, that's probably a trick that we missed out on. But obviously, sticking to United, Konya's an excellent buy, and Buemo will be an excellent buy. Yeah, if I was you, man, I just got to get improving players. That's why I mentioned Mateta in midfield. I'm not too sure. I've heard you might be linked with David Luiz. Obviously, like he's not playing in England now, but he's Premier League experience. That'll be a good signing. You know, that's even a player that I would take for depth. I can't lie. I'll try going down that route, but because in that midfield, I don't know, man. I think you guys need a sense of control in there. The only thing is that Amarin just likes to evade that midfield, bro. So, but I'm not too sure yet of whether or not we should call it. Yeah, just not too sure, man. Yeah, that was it. Sorry, guys. I'm not too sure if Amarin wants to play through the midfield, innit? Man wants to, go elsewhere. So I don't know whether or not if investing in your midfield, I don't know. I don't know if it'll be beneficial. I think you guys need fullbacks as well, man. Do you know what I mean? Or if you guys, because obviously, me personally, I can't lie. I think Xerxes would be a good link-up man, for both Mboimo, but Mboimo loves, but he loves to shoot, You know what I mean? That brother's trigger happy. Do you know what I mean? Cunha's another player, but he likes to shoot. I've seen this guy try to shoot from all areas of the pitch, people. You understand? So having Xerxes in the middle to link up, because at the end of the day, in the front three, bro, you need a bit of, do you know what I mean? Like, you need a bit of balance. So yeah, now I'll run that, man. I'll definitely run that. I think I heard you guys were linked to Estupinian. It was a one-time link though, like a few days back. Like, that'll be a good sign. But if you can get a wing back that's Premier League proven, do you know what I mean? Centre mid that's Premier League proven.
At this moment, bro, they're just doing one deal at a time. I'm just not confident in them getting these. Like, again, we need outgoings, bro. We need outgoings.
Yeah,
we can't be signing no players if no players are leaving.
That too. And this is the thing, though. Like, correct me if I'm wrong in it, because obviously, like, I haven't seen much like United news of late. I haven't seen no links with Rashford getting linked away though.
Yeah, he was supposed to be going Barcelona, but I don't think that's going to happen. So, but I think it's just probably going to be another loan. Would you not be interested?
You're good.
What do you mean, bro? You signed Sterling.
Nah, I hear you. Look, we have a Bolivian.
Bro, I'm not even gonna lie. Rashford on that left, I think would offer more than Martinelli, bro.
Yeah. Do you
know what? Some goals. Tell him bringing on Rashford last 30 minutes will get you goals. You saw what he was doing at Villa.
I'm good.
Worth a try.
Do you know what it is? Yeah, there will be too much attached to that signing. That's number one. Number two, what are the wages that he's going to require?
Oh yeah, he'll be on high wages. He'll be on high wages still.
I think he would ask for 200k plus, and our wage bill is
it's already high. Yeah. I've seen that. Let me go through some of these comments because I'm to wrap up and go to work. Yeah. I've always wanted Mateta over Gokarishak, and I will die on that hill. Yeah, bro, you're not the only one. You're not the only one, bro.
I've mentioned him for Arsenal as well.
Sorry, bro.
No, I've mentioned him for Arsenal as well.
Oh yeah, Mateta, yeah. But that being said, Xerxes, Cunha, and Bremo, front three can do bits. Xerxes can drop in, final third, facilitate for Cunha and Bremo to score. Yeah, 100%. I saw like something about Amarin wanting to change his not the formation, but just the front three. So like with the like what you said, Xerxes maybe dropping in, and then Cunha and Bremo as the front two. But then I'm guessing that's with the ball. Then obviously without the ball, they'll both drop back, and then the striker Xerxes will probably go up there again.
What I don't understand, you know what fucking confuses me about this Portuguese fraud, like apparently you want to build an attack here with Xerxes as the link man, but you favoured Højlund more than you did Xerxes. That's what didn't make no sense. And I think because Xerxes is more of a player that drops deep, whatnot, do you know what I mean? We can argue the quality of what Højlund does is it's a shit show, but Højlund he's probably a bit more active in the sense of he will make runs like beyond the defenders and take it wide and all of that stuff in it. Do you know what I mean? So from that, I'm thinking, like Gyökeres will make sense for you, man. But now you're bringing the two goal scoring wingers, and all of a sudden the plan is to have Xerxes as a number 9 to do the link up. Listen, I can't lie, your manager's confusing. I don't know what's wrong with your fan base. I would have rated that Old Trafford.
No, I don't think he's that much of a fan of Xerxes, I'll be real. I just think he likes Xerxes maybe more than Højlund. But I don't think he's a big fan. I don't think Xerxes is his type of his striker, to be honest, bro. Summit Roy, do you reckon you're signing Bremo? He might go to Tottenham because of Thomas Frank and Champions League football. Nah, bro, I don't think he's going to go there. Like I said, if he's already turned down the likes of Newcastle, the likes of Arsenal to come Man United, I doubt Spurs are going to be any different, bro. Like, he's clearly come out and said, I want to come to Man United, and it's only Man United. I just think it's a transfer. I think Brentford obviously are trying to get more money for him because I think before they wanted 50 mil. Now they put it up to 60. But yeah, I don't think there's anything to worry about. Yeah, even Twisted Fate says, and Bremo will be at United Summit. Yeah, that's what I think as well. We'll see Thomas Frank manage him last season. Already got 20 goals last season. You reckon Ruben can get the best out of him? I think at the moment, but I don't think I can't even name you one person he's improved, bro. That don't matter, Summit. It's already been reported by trusted people that he's waiting on United and Brentford to seal the deal. Calm will be a great signing. Yeah, it will be, brother. It will be. Boys, I'm gonna wrap up, man. Thanks to everyone for jumping on. I'll catch you lot tomorrow on another show. Go on, Shaq.
I don't mind going an extra 5 minutes. Let's go.
Oh, you want to go on, yeah?
Yeah.
That's fine, bro.
Talk. Yeah.
All right, but don't banter my club, yeah.
No. This is real football talk. You're gonna get people, bro. This fraudulent manager. I'm not even a United fan, and I'm pissed at the fact that Amarin's your manager, bro. Imagine that. That's how much he hurts my football brain. And you know what the piss take is, yeah? You, man, should be the one with Thomas Frank, blood. You, man. One game a season. Yeah. Ebbs, I'll let you go. I'll continue.
I would have rather just kept rude, bro. I'm not even going to lie. Looking back at it now, I'm just like...
Yeah.
I would have just kept rude. But I'm a bounce. I'm going to let you lot finish. I'm going to let you all finish it off, yeah? Big up everyone in the chat as well. Big up, Shaq.
Love, man. Yeah. Love to people in the chat. Big up everyone in the building. We're going to continue the United talk, you see. Obviously, I'm an Arsenal fan, innit? But, you know, we all football minds here, you understand? It doesn't have to be strictly, you know what I mean, my football club I've got to talk about. But now, honestly, man, do you know what's funny? Do you know what's mad, yeah? Both Manchester United and Tottenham, yeah, you were both punched during the league. Yeah, both punched. Okay, United ended up, what do you call it, 15th, Tottenham 17th. But you know what do you know what the madness is, people, yeah? You both play each other in the European final. Yeah. And the club that wins the European final sacks their manager. The club that loses the European final keeps their manager. Hey, United fans, yeah, where's your backbone? Now, big man thing, where is your backbone? I don't understand. I don't get it. One game a week, this would have been perfect for Thomas Frank to come in. And do you know what's also better about Thomas Frank? He doesn't need to play a particular system. You don't need to do that. He could go 3 at the back. He could go 4 at the back. Even the way the brother talks about football, like he shows you that he's real flexible. Pause. You understand when it comes to the tactical side of things, you know. And you, man, just didn't take the risk. You didn't take the risk. And the thing is this: I swear, Amarin's only got like 12 months left in his contract, or at best 18 months or something like that. You know what I mean? So it's like he doesn't even have long in his contract. So even to pay him out, it wouldn't even have cost him much. You know, I don't know, man. Look, like I said earlier, yeah, when I was in the chat, yeah, that monologue, yeah. We say, well, am I lagging? Am I lagging? I can't lie on my end. Let me know. Let me know again, Summit. Because on my end, yeah, I'm not seeing nothing. It's perfectly fine. Let me go YouTube very quickly, people. Let me see what I got. Hold on a second. Let's see what I got. I'm on YouTube on my phone. Like, the thing's all right. Unless it was lagging like a minute ago or something. But I'm on YouTube on my phone, man. Everything all right. Still, man. Everything all right. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know how a manager can perform that bad and still keep his job. And the club, yeah, that won their trophy, got rid of their manager. This shit don't make no sense. I can't lie. Do you know what? Yeah, very quickly, yeah, just on football in general. I think we've gone mad. I think we've actually gone mad. I think, yeah, we've got lost in this whole premise here that to be successful, it needs to take time, and you need to build this, you need to build that. Bro, I flipping hate it. I actually flipping hate it. And obviously, this is a United chat, people in it, so I'm gonna keep my club out of it. But obviously, Arsenal, you know what the fuckery they've been on in terms of this whole process business. You see, like, I'm sorry, look, I understand you, like, to keep sacking and hiring managers, like, it costs money, innit? Like, it does cost money. And sometimes, especially in United's case, yeah, well, Jim says that they don't have a lot of money and they were 3 months of going out of business, some nonsense. Me, personally, I think he fooled everyone. Remember, my man invested 300 million of his own money, you know. Do you know what I mean? But it's just, bro, it's one of them things here where it's like, if you see something not working out, cut it off early, bro. Now, it depends on how bad. But, bro, you finished 15th. It's not like you was 15th at one point in the season and you ended up like higher mid-table, like 9th or something. Do you know what I mean? And you had like a 3-4 game winning streak, you know, and you're seeing a style of play, or you're seeing certain players are being maximized. Do you see what I'm saying? Because I know some of these men are limited. Some of these United man, they're decent, but they're limited, innit? Do you know what I mean? But this is what you need to do, bro. Coaches need to coach, managers need to manage. People don't want to do that no more. Everybody wants to do a process. Oh, you got to bring in your own players. We need to get rid of this rotted mentality, man. I'm telling you, because a lot of our football clubs, bro, we're getting dragged through the mud right now. We're getting dragged through the mud for the sake of processes and fucking taking time. Nonsense, bro. Absolute nonsense. Do you know what I mean? Let me see what the chat is saying, people. We got Twisted Fate, man. Bun Thomas the Frank Hitchin. We won't remember Frank with Aberrin because one of the best managers in the world, even if it's not at United. He will. But you know what? I can't lie, yeah. As a United fan, you shouldn't flipping care, bro. You shouldn't flipping care, because I get it from my own fan base. But what if I think if Arteta moves on, he's going to win trophies elsewhere, bro? Who gives a damn? If it's not at your football club, who gives a damn? The stand culture of players and managers, it needs to stop, people. Your football club comes first. And if you bring in a man and him can't do the job, then you forget rid. Great. No, obviously, I know people like to talk about the context, innit? Like I said, let's say a manager takes over a football club. You know, they're not in a great position. They're lingering around 50. Or let's say they're lingering around like 11th or 12th. And you come in, there's a few bad results, you end up 15th. But then you go on a little run later on, and certain things, you know, you see more goals are being scored. Certain players are scoring goals. Certain people are getting performances out of certain players. And you end up finishing higher up the table. Now, even if you are part of the big six, yeah, maybe then you give that manager time. Bro, you man were 4 points away from top 4 when the brother took over. You man ended up 15th, and you man are... Nah, we're cooked, man. We are cooked as football fans, you know. I can't lie to you guys. We're cooked. Sammy, I ain't joking. He's a very young manager with huge potential. Yeah, man. Maybe too much pressure at United. Yeah, man. Pressure burst pipes. Is it, people? I swear to God. Pressure burst pipes. Make sure you man are smashing the like, man, when you're coming in, man. You know what I mean? Hitting that subscribe button. True, he's young and it's proven with sport in Lisbon. Yeah, well. Many big managers failed here, let's be fair. I hear it, but Louis Van Gaal did a whole lot better than this. Jose Mourinho did a whole lot better than this. Hell, Oli did a whole lot better than this. Do you know what? Ten Hag did a whole lot better than this. The only argument people's going to tell me is, oh, and he never had a pre-season. He never had a pre-season. I swear this brother managed like 40 games. That's your flipping pre-season, bro. You know what I mean? But this is true. Like, look, many big managers fell. You know what? Not even at just United. At many football clubs, bro. Let's not forget AVB. Look at what he done in Portugal. Come over here, boom. Now that doesn't mean that you don't go. Like, if a manager's doing well in Portugal, yeah, doesn't mean that you don't go back and obviously give man a chance. Of course not, because everyone's different. But it's like, bro, you've brought him into a situation. But instead of actually coaching towards the players that he's got, my man just went and just done his own thing in regardless of results, bro. Just done his own thing. And even getting to the Europa League final, I'm not putting up that on Amarim. I know a lot of people might say, I'm burning out. Nah, but Cass, bro. Cass. You know, Kobe turned up. Harry Maguire turned up. There's a lot of other men that turned up for you, man. Do you know what I mean? I can't remember if Ahmad. I can't remember because I know he was injured for a period. Other man turned up. Do you know what I mean? Big up Summit. You will never see Carlo Ancelotti ever again. On facts. Facts. That's the Portuguese league. Yeah, like I said, big up Summit. Like I said before, people, yeah. Just because they come from the Portuguese league, it doesn't mean that they can't do well. But when you come in, you need to show something. And I can't lie, first 5 games, I thought Aaron was showing something. Obviously, there's the formation side of things. It's clear that he wants to be a bit more patient in the build-up. Do you know what I mean? But go direct when necessary. This is why you saw Højlund just running and wrestling with man. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's the thing. He wants to skip the midfield. I don't know if this is a good formula, by the way, to be successful in the Prem, but yeah, like, you saw things from him. But it's like, ultimately, you didn't try to adapt the way that you play to your players. I'm not saying you have to change anything, but adapt. It's simple. It's very, very simple. From what I heard with Amarim, he likes attackers at wing back, and he plays with 2 10s. People, how many times did we see 2 10s in a 10 position and 2 attackers at wing back? How many times? The brother kept on playing, defenders at wing back, bro. Maz and the low. I know Maz, obviously, sometimes he played one of the wide centre back positions. He's done that quite a bit, actually. But it's like, bro, and then the wing backs now, look, maybe from a work rate perspective, Rashford wouldn't have worked out. One thing I'll give Garnacho, he's a scrub, but boy, the brother don't stop running. Never really played that wing back, bro. Look at what he did to Kobe. Mind blown. Plays in a 10. Man of the match. The following game, plays a false 9. Man got injured. He's come back. I don't even know if he's played in the 10 since. I'm not too sure. I'm not a United fan. You know what I mean? Unaki, let me know. Is it? I don't follow you as closely. Anyways, let me shut my mouth, man. Let me see what the people are saying. You know what I mean? Even Scolari at Chelsea, yeah. Funny thing, though, I think I heard Ashley Cole come out and say, you know what? We actually played the best football under him. But, boys, Chelsea at that time, it was about this, man. Do you know what I mean? Really and truly. We were still 12th when he took over. What are we doing? Do you know what? I hear that. But points-wise, the table was tight, bro. At the end of the day, when you bring in, if he's such a great coach and he's such a great manager with high potential, like, you don't end up being 15th, bro. And do you know what? Now I'm getting the league table up. I'm getting this flipping league table up, mate. Yeah? I'm getting this league table up, bro. I am getting this league table up, my G. Yeah, this is crazy, bro. This is absolutely crazy. These excuses that you, man, are making for your manager, And there's a whole load of statistics, man. Do you know what I mean? Eight won 2 games in a row. Bro. Oh, my days, yeah. We're gonna do this, people. We are going to do this. Do you know what I mean? We're gonna do this, people. We're gonna do this. Why am I not seeing that? Oh, here we go. Yeah, we're doing this, bro. Nah, man are taking the mick, Man are actually taking the mick. Look on this one, ya people. Man said he took over. Man said he was in 12th. I hear that. But you was 4 points behind, bruv. Bruv, these men are so low. Doesn't even show. Ha ha ha. Bruv, these men are so low down the table. Let me change it up, people. Change it up. This is crazy work. Hey, United fans, hey, listen, yeah. You know what? I might end up being the voice of reason, for all fan bases. Because my fan base, they're lapping up second place, man. Do you know what I mean? And now I'm looking at this Aaron situation, and you men are coming up with the same blood clot excuse. Like, what? I'm feeling, me not get it. I don't understand. Anyways, let me scroll down, people. Let me scroll down. Ollie Jose obviously had better players than Aaron has been like. Do you know what? I hear that. But the general level of quality of footballer in this day and age has gone down anyways. I'm telling you, this group of players that you have, they are not 15th, bro. They are not 15th. Anyways, let me scroll up. Obviously, the top 5 that got Champions League football. 42, 52, 62, 60. So hold on a minute. Twisted Fear. Talk to me, the dog. I'll leave this up here. We can address this in a second. But talk to me on the dog. When him take over, he was 4 points behind Champions League football. The season finished and Honor are 24 points behind. Let's not forget where Everton were. These men were down in the dumps, bro. These men finished ahead of you. Everton do not have a better squad than you. Honestly. All of the big six clubs, yeah, we need to get rid of this infestation of piss poor standards. I'm not saying things are great. Your players are not 15th place bad. I don't even think they're 10th place bad. Better than Nottingham Forest. At the beginning of the season, nobody had tell me that everyone's taking Nottingham Forest squad over Man United. But you know what happened? Managers after blood clot manage. It's that everything you have to get your way and you have to get your players. It don't work like that, people. It don't. Managers have to manage. There's also loads of statistics that prove that we create chances and can't finish on dinner. Hoyland, Garnacho, etc. Can't finish whatsoever. I hear that. I've seen this brother miss like 10 shots in the game. But I don't even think that is from like creating chances, bro. I just see man taking the ball, run with it, and shoot from anywhere, bro. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, you guys, you create some chances in it. Like, if you had better attacking players, you probably would have had more goals. But, bro, the bottom line is, bro, not this bad. And you're talking to a guy that despises Garnacho, but he's not useless. The only player that I kind of look at as useless is Hoyland. Garnacho is a scrub, but he's not useless, bro. You're not doing to utilize him. And I've been said Garnacho should play wing back, bro. He's got the tenacity. You want your 10s to play like this, and you want your wing backs to play like this. Garnacho plays like this, but then you ask him to play like this. Or what he did earlier on in his reign, and any United fan out there, correct me if I'm wrong, he inverted the fullback, and then he made the wingers hold the touch like that. Nah, bro, hey, listen, your manager's skunked, man. Your manager's skunked. Listen, people, I'm going to wrap this up, man. I'm going to wrap this up in a sec. I'm going to give him a season. I say trust the process like Arsenal fans. Well, I twisted, bro. You might as well, bro. You might as well. Because there is no world, unless you man were like rock bottom 20th, there is no world you man should be ending up in 15th, bro. No one. Thomas Frank was there. Sometimes, guys, sometimes, yeah. And you know what? Obviously, I didn't get to hold on a second. Whoa, hey, my laptop. Hey, people, I got problems. What's happening there, mate? And listen, we'll let it run. We only got a little bit of time left. You know what I mean? But what was I gonna say, people? Let me. You know what? No, I'm leaving it up there. I'm leaving that table up there as a reminder. In fact, before I go into my final thoughts, let me see what the people saying. Isn't it? Okay, I just chat. You have to see what the chat is saying. Do you know what I mean? That's how you need to be to win titles. Do you know what I mean? What exactly, Summit? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Do you know what I mean? We're going a couple earlier chats. Jose at Spurs is ridiculous as well. Even Galatasaray. You know, when he's one trip, well, except from Tottenham. You know what I mean? He's won things like those clubs, in it. But yeah, maybe even half a season. How did Spurs win the Europa League? Finish 17th was a madness. They even got Champions League football next season. Yeah, I know. Crazy, man. It's crazy. Jesus, what was my final thoughts? Hey, yo, my memory gone a bit, you know what I mean? Gone a bit sour, you see me? It's gone a bit sour, but listen, big up everyone in here, man. Big up everyone in here. Make sure you hit the like, people. You understand? Make sure you hit the subscribe, man. But yeah, United fans, man, raise your standards, my bro. Raise your standards. Because after losing that European final, the hopeful side of me was like, surely you man are going to get rid of him now. But then there was a bigger part of me, pause, where it's like, do you know what? I don't know. I think these men are cracked. They gave Ten Hag the extra time. And even though Amarim didn't win the trophy, they might just do the same with this guy. Do you know what I mean? That's a shambles. But good luck, man. You man need to get rid of some players. If I was you, man, do you know what I mean? If I was you, man, and I can't get a centre forward, yeah, for less than the 50 mil mark, I'll just go get another 10. I'll look at a Tyler Diblin, you know. And then obviously there's some games where Cunha can play centre forward, and maybe he drops to the bench, and Ahmad and Mbuemo, do you know what I mean, plays like that. But I don't know, Tyler Diblin, another left footer. I don't know whether maybe a Semenyo, PMP, do you know what I mean? But bro, someone from the Prem, man. Someone from the Prem, because I do think your wing-back situation, you need to sort it out, bro. You need to sort it out, man. Do you know what I mean? I know you got Dorgu there, the young brother. Do you know what I mean? He's got the physical profile to play in your system, but he is a bit rash on the ball. I can't lie with Dorgu, man. A bit rush. So I heard you guys, like I said earlier, I heard you guys were linked to Estupinian, but it was like a one-off link, man. I don't even know, man. I don't even know. They got twisted. This whole YouTube internet has ruined football, honestly. Can you imagine if we sacked Fergie of you because of YouTube back in the day, not comparing, just saying. Do you know what's funny, Twisted Fate? Yeah, because my fan base says the same thing. Oh, but it took Fergie 6. Yeah, but you know what it is? Fergie won trophies. But do you know what? Now we're doing this. Yeah. No. We're doing this. We're doing this, people. We're gonna go back in time, mate. You know what I mean? We're gonna run a little time machine. You see it? We're gonna run a little time machine, people. You understand? Because I know Fergie, I know he won the FA Cup, he won the League Cup, Cup Winners' Cup, European Super Cup before he won the Prem. I think he won his first trophy in his second year or third year. But you know what? Let's see what the context the context. Let's see what the context. Let's see what the context was, bro. Let's see what because Fergie took over in what is 86, yeah. Fergie took over in 86, right? I said subscribe ad free, you know. Yo, these ads are, yeah, it might be a man thing still. No, I want the list. Get out of there, mate. Get out of there. Bruv, why are you showing me a picture of anyways, we going back in. Oh man, these ads are killer, man. They're absolute killer. So yeah, people, we're back in the time machine, people. We are back in the time machine, people. Now, alright, cool. So boom. So Twisted Fate might have partially a point, you know. He might have partially a point. But do you know what I also want to see? I want to see what he won in these seasons, innit? It's not gonna show me here. You know, I'm not a United fan, so I don't know off the top of my head. But I'm gonna bring that up as well, people. I'm gonna bring that up as well. Give me a sec, people. Give me a sec. Make sure you're smashing the like. You know what I mean? Make sure you smash the like. My nose is getting. Yeah, I might need to be quick with this, bruv. You know, I need to be quick with this. I feel the hay. Yeah, I feel the hay fever sneaking up back on, man, people. I'm telling you, I don't know. Listen, big up to everyone out there that has to deal with this hay fever shit, man. Because, bruv, it's got me tied to my bed for a minute, bruv. A bit better, people. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, bruv, I don't know. You know, you can feel it sneaking in. Do you know what I mean? The eyes starting to get a little itchy. You get me? All right, cool. So, boom. Hold on, where we at? Where we at? Boom, boom, boom. Where we at? Hold on a second. When did you win your first trophy, Fergie? When did you win your first trophy, mate? When did you? Oh, was it 1990? I was 18. Yeah, it was 1990. So you man won the FA Cup, yeah, in 1990. All right, cool. Hold on, wait. What's this trophy, blood? I don't think you guys can see it because obviously you guys are stick. Let me Bro, hold on a second. People, help me out here. Help me out here, dog. Help me out here, blood. What the hell? Bro, what is this trophy, blood? Am I bugging or something? Somebody help me out here. I'm bugging. People, this trophy I saw. What is this, bruv? What, bruv? Is that the UEFA Super Cup? Is that the Cup Winners' Cup? Okay, yeah, I think this is the Cup Winners' Cup. So he won the FA Cup in the 89-90 season. So he would have won that in 1990. And then he won the Cup Winner. Alright, cool. So boom. Alright, yes, the Cup Winners' Cup. So boom. Alright, people. So right, I'll share back this screen here because I think this is the main one, his league finishes. Don't get me wrong, Twisted Fate, yeah. Look, obviously it's different times, isn't it? You got a point because boy, I'm looking at them league positions, bro. It's looking ugly. I can't lie, bruv. It's looking ugly, mate. It's looking very ugly, mate. It's looking very ugly, people. Yeah, I can't lie, bruv. It's looking ugly, man. Hey, yo. Because everyone uses this Sir Alex Ferguson thing, yeah. It takes time, all of this stuff. Look, I get it, yeah, like, winning big things, yeah. Look, I get it. Depending on the position that your football club is in, I get it. Like, it's not an overnight thing. Do you know what I mean? It can be if you're a good team, Champions League team, and all of a sudden, like Chelsea, and all of a sudden you get money, you can turn it around in a year or two. Do you know what I mean? Although I think United are much better than 15th, you know what? Maybe there's a few things that you man got to fix. Because also maybe from a cultural perspective as well, there's something wrong at the club. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, so here we are, people. So let me get this up. Because man love to use the Fergie example, you know. Big up Twisted Fate. 1 game a week, Amram can prove himself. If not, get him gone and start. Nah, do you know what? I hear it. Give a manager time, but it's like, bro, if I was a United fan, yeah, I would want him gone because you need to show me something in the short time, bro. The guy hasn't shown you anything. That's the thing. I can understand you keeping a man because he's got some good results. You understand? There's a clear way of playing football, and the way of football, you can be successful with it. The brother, oh my days, I can't believe I'm actually trying to have to explain this to football fans or big football clubs. Him never even win back-to-back game to blood clot. The boy have 7 wins in 22. Blood clot. 24 win percentage this Amaran brothers got. And bro, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. But listen, this was the main part because I've been saying I was gonna, you know what I mean, lock it off. But this is the main part that I want to focus on. So people, he took over Twisted Fate. So I need to what do you call it? Yeah. Let me just put your comment away real quick. Let me scroll to the part that I actually need to see. Got that Premier League win. Actually, no, we're there. Yeah, we're there already. So boom. Ron Atkinson, yeah. Oh, right, guys, I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of wild, you know. So, boom. So, Ron Atkinson had the job, yeah. He had United. Do you know what? He actually had United consistently, like, higher up the table. But obviously, like, I'm not around at the time, so I don't know the circumstance in it. I think I heard that. I think he got rid of a few man. Had some experienced players like your McClares and that. There's a couple of others. Was Incy at the club at the time? I can't remember, but you had a few. What's his name? Brian Robson. I'm trying to think. Oh man, there was Steve McClare, Brian Robson, Steve Bruce. You man had a few like senior man in there. You see, football knowledge. It's not even my club, mate. You get me? Give me some ratings, man. It's not even my club. There's only 3 players though, Shaq. Let's not get too excited. But apparently, yeah, he got rid of some first team man, do you know what I mean? And brought obviously the class of 92 around certain successful with certain top players. So yeah, boom. The point I was trying to get to, yeah, was that right in his first season, he finished 11th. You know, obviously, me personally, I don't give too much fucks about, you know what I mean. Excuse my French, yeah, about the league position. I hold this point with my fans a lot, but bruv, 4th to 11th, that's bad. And there was no trophy in that season. But it's weird. You see, and this is the thing. I think football back then was different, bro. Because how often does this happen, bro? Man was at 11th and then went second and then went 11th. Bro, how often does that happen? But obviously, yeah, I don't know all the context around it. But cool. That was his first season. He won nothing. That was his second season. He was second and won nothing. That was his third season and won nothing. Now, his fourth season, this is when he won his first trophy. Now, on paper, I can't lie, like it don't look good. It don't look good. But then again, obviously, I'm not alive in it. I'm not a United fan. I haven't. Do you know what? I've probably done research about this and forgot. I've done a lot of research in a lot of football clubs. That's how I know about certain man. You get me? But he won something in his fourth season. Alright, cool. Twisted Fate. I hear it. I hear your point in it. I hear your point. Like, football is different though, and this is basically in response to where's the comment? Where's the comment, bro? Versus this whole YouTube internet has run football. Honestly, could you imagine if we sacked Fergie because of YouTube back in the day? Not comparing, just saying. I mean, I don't know. Me personally, I think what Fergie achieved with Aberdeen from the outside looking in is more of an achievement than what Amarin done with Sporting. So obviously he's had the previous. Apparently, before we brought in George Graham, we was looking at Alex Ferguson. Apparently, do you know what I mean? So look, I get it, but obviously, look, times are different, innit? Do you know what I mean? Times are different. I don't think you guys can afford to have a run like this. I don't think so, man. But listen, yeah, look, I've been said I was gonna wrap up. This is not even my football club, mate. It's not even my football club, you know what I mean? But it just shows you, people, ball is life, man. We love the game, man. We love the game, people. Do you know what I mean? One game a week, Aaron can prove himself if not getting going. It's that simple, cool. It's not hard to understand. We ain't giving him. No, I hear you. But Twisted Fate, one thing I'll say about this comment, yeah, from earlier, yeah. One thing I will say. There were, when I hear from like OG United fans, there were shouts to get him out. And even when I done the Google search, yeah, there was a man in the crowd with a banner saying like something along the lines of Fergie out, but it wasn't the exact. It wasn't. Do you get what I'm saying? So don't get it twisted. Just because United kept him, it doesn't mean that fans weren't calling for Sir Alex Ferguson's head. You know, if there's any Liverpool fans here, let me know. It even slightly happened with Klopp, bro. When man kept on getting to finals and losing, bro, you know what I mean? People doubted him. Like people, I mean, people gonna get doubted. If you're not doing your job, you understand? If you ain't doing this, people, you know what I mean, and you're part of a big club, you're gonna get doubts, man. You're gonna get doubts. I just personally think that Amarin just hasn't shown. He hasn't shown you anything. You know what I mean? I don't fear you with Amarin. I don't. You know? You don't need to explain nothing to me, Shaq. Stay. I might not scream Amarim out. If he sucks next season, then I will, because it's unforgivable to do that. One give me a week. Now I hear that, but I twisted. I'm not gonna lie, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, man. That is always unforgivable. Are you mad? Hey, seven wins in what 24 bro. That is always unforgivable, man. But yeah, listen, people, we're gonna wrap up, man. Big up yourself. Make sure you hit a like and subscribe, man. He was on the ropes. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. But obviously, the club kept him, and it worked out in the end. But how often does that happen? Do you know what I mean? Because when you look at all the Premier League winners, well, with other Premier League winners, but Kenny Dalglish at Blackburn, he started off in the second tier. It took him 3 years to win the league. You want to talk about Arsene Wenger? He won it in his first full season. In the second season. You want to talk about Jose? Won it in his first season. You want to talk about man, we talk about Carlo, won it in his first season. You know, who else is there? I'm missing some guys. I think Mancini, I think it took him 2 or 3 years, but at least in 3 years, yeah. At least in 3 years, he won 2 trophies, Mancini, I believe. It was the FA Cup, because that was what obviously started the whole Man City being successful. It was the FA Cup and it was the Prem. Pellegrini, I think he won it in his first or second year. Pep won it in the second year. Okay, Klopp took him 5 years. Cool. But to many finals, and had won the Champions League prior to that point, and has prior. So, like, most of the time, it don't take long. And one thing as well, before I wrap up, people, before I wrap up, okay, this is the difference. This is the difference, Twisted. I rate your players higher than you. That's why I think you should bring in a new manager. Definitely. Because let's not forget, six of these players, yeah, were brought in just last season, bro. The Licks, the Euros, 2 players, I think they're good players, man. I think Euro has a big future ahead of him. Euros, I would love, I'm an Arsenal fan, bro. I would love to have Euro as a third choice centre back. I would love to have Lenny Euro. Don't ever get that twisted. So, you man, bro, Mazraoui, I saw him play against my team in the Champions League quarter-final, bro. Put in a very good performance, bro. This was 13, 14 months ago. Like, these men are not, a lot of these men are not bad players. I am not Bruno's biggest fan by any means, bro. But he's not a bad player. Casemiro, look at what he's done. Look at what he's won. Look at how he came clutch for you, man, in the Europa League run. He's still a good player. Do you know what I mean? And I'm even going to mention the scrubs. Garnacho, I don't like him. I think he's a scrub. But he has his uses. Xerxes, he's a footballer I really like. You man got players there. But Kobe Manu, as a flipping, he's an England international guy. It's like, and we know the English squad is stacked, bro. Do you know what I mean? There's others. Oh, look, I'm not a fan of Ogate whatsoever, but he has his uses. Collier, I think, is a good youngster. Delo, I actually think he's a good fullback, but he doesn't work out wing back, not in my opinion. Like, you man got players. Aiden Heaven, that you man took Aiden Heaven from us for 1 million, bro. And he fit like a glove, man. Good player, composed, physically capable. Do you know what I mean? Maybe needs to do better at reading the game. Maybe being in a back four is making him look better. Do you know what I mean? But now I'm sorry. Look, look. We're just gonna have to agree to disagree. I'll be here all day talking about United. You see me? We're just gonna have to agree to disagree. I need to take that what do you call it? That hay fever tablet. Real soon, people. Listen, all my people. Look, it's 25 degrees today, man. 25 degrees today. All the people that suffer from hay fever, man, stay safe, bro. Do you know what I mean? Home remedies, get some onion, get some garlic, get some turmeric. You understand? Mix that up. If the tablet ain't working, you know what I mean? Stay safe out there, man. Because wait, that thing is a killer, man. And look, United fans, up the standards, man. Up the standards. Cash is great, but his legs are gone for the Prem. Hey, guys, newsflash. Casemiro never really had legs. I don't really like this legs talk, innit? I don't really like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's called football, guys. It's not called ramble. It's not called flex. It's called football. Do you see what I'm saying? It's called football. But yo, you're all delicted, man. Ahmad Kobe are the only one. I didn't even mention Ahmad. No. You man got players. You guys have players. This 15th place stuff is embarrassing. But listen, obviously, not Twisted Fate. You have your opinion in it. I have mine. It's your football club, in it. Do you know what I mean? So we're just gonna have to. Do you know what? We'll agree to disagree, but I don't think our disagreement is too large. I do think your squad does need a lot of work, but I just think your players are slightly better than you think. But yeah, all of these players that you mentioned here, yeah. All of these players here that you mentioned here, yeah, I also rate them as well. Listen, people, you're gonna see us back soon, man. I believe tomorrow. You should have Off the Perch at 12:30, people. You understand? And obviously, we're gonna have the show on Sunday. Been absent for a bit. You understand? So you're gonna see us more, people. But listen, yeah, Xerxes, yeah, I really like Xerxes, man, bro. He nutmegged my set. Bro, that was nasty, bro. 100 million rated Saliba, you know. Man, I'm not calling him a scrub because, oh, but you don't get those. I don't like that shit because, man, people try to claim Firmino with that one. I think People only appreciated. This might sound a bit big-headed. True football fans always appreciated Firmino, but I don't think he was appreciated by the masses until a later date. But people clown Firmino because I think he got like 9 league goals the season they won the league. People was clowning him. I'm like, bro, why does Firmino need to score a lot of goals? He's the one that's linking up the play for the Manes and Salahs, bro. Like everyone else has different roles, bro. You know what I mean? Like everyone thinks, to be a striker, you need to bank. No, there's different types of strikers. Because let's focus on Manchester United, because we're talking about Manchester United here, people. Bro, these men had Tevez, Ronaldo, Rooney, Berbatov. These men can all play strikers. Are they the same type? No. Even when you look at back in the day, bro, they had Teddy Sheringham, they had York, they had Cole, and they had Solskjaer. Were they the same? No. Sheringham was a bit of a link-up man, you know, a very good team player. Andy Cole was a bags man. You understand? Solskjaer was a poacher. York, I can't lie, my memories of York are very faint, but correct me if I'm wrong. For those that have seen him, correct me if I'm wrong, he was also a bit of a link-up man. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, bro, you need different types of players, bro. Do you know what I mean? Just because you don't bag goal does not make you a number 9, bro. Do you know what I mean? Berbatov is not the same type of striker as a Cristiano Ronaldo, but they're still strikers, bro. Do you know what I mean? I said no once but twice. I know. I've been saying, all right, listen, people, listen. Big up yourself, man. I'm gonna fly. I could be here all day, but you know, we all got things to do. You see me? Make sure you smash the like and subscribe, man. You're gonna see us back. Hopefully, the hay fever thing can keep itself at bay, you know what I mean? So you guys can see, man, as often as possible and keep bringing you the content. You see me? Peace and love to everyone out there, man. Do you know what I mean? Twisted Fate, big up yourself, man. Summit, big up yourself, man. Hey, people, love, peace, and salute.